A Dallas judge allowed county health officials to defy the governor's executive order banning mask mandates. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. It's a temporary measure allowing the county to require masks where needed while it tries to regain some local control over COVID-19 decisions. County Judge Clay Jenkins says a mask requirement could come as soon as tomorrow. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager has details. Peyton.
Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins asked Honorable Tanya Parker to grant a temporary restraining order. Honorable Parker wrote today in her decision tonight, actually just within the past hour, quote, "Judge Jenkins and the people of Dallas County have and will continue to be damaged and injured by Governor Abbott's conduct." That hearing was held here today behind me, and video recording was not allowed.
The power struggle between state and local government continued inside Dallas County Civil Court Tuesday in Judge Tanya Parker's courtroom. Attorneys for Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins and some North Texas parents argued Governor Greg Abbott overstepped his authority by limiting the actions local officials can take during the COVID-19 crisis. Governor Abbott's executive order states no government entity can issue mask mandates. Tuesday, attorneys for the state claimed Jenkins is a designated agent to Governor Abbott and is under his control. Last week, Judge Jenkins mandated masks at a county commission meeting and tossed Commissioner J.J. Koch out of the meeting for refusing to wear a mask. Koch sued, saying Jenkins could not mandate masks at meetings. This week, as Dallas ISD announced a mask requirement defying the governor, Judge Jenkins filed his own lawsuit challenging the governor's ban on mask mandates.
I'll do all that I can to protect the public health and the people of Dallas County.
Also in Tuesday's hearing and part of the legal challenge to the governor's order, parent and attorney Jenna Royal.
It is not his decision to tell school boards what they can and cannot do to protect the children of their school districts.
Royal represents a dozen parents from Dallas, Capel, and Richardson ISD who are medically complex and fragile and rely on in-person schooling. Right now, masks are optional on Capel and Richardson campuses.
Many of these parents are having to choose whether to put their kids in an environment where they know they will probably get sick.
And in San Antonio, a district court judge ruled in favor of Bexar County and the city of San Antonio in their joint lawsuit against the governor's ban on mask requirements. In the first ruling of its kind in the state, the judge issued a temporary restraining order that prevents enforcement of the governor's order and allows public school districts, specifically in Bexar County, to require masks. The ruling does not have any impact beyond the county.
It is tragically ironic that the governor would use his emergency powers to keep local officials from managing that very emergency.
All right, so Bexar County the first, Dallas County the second, all happening within just hours of each other. Now, County Judge Clay Jenkins did tweet about an hour ago. He's already working on what's next. He wrote, "I'll get feedback from health, education, and business leaders tonight and in the morning with the anticipation of issuing an emergency order tomorrow."